Hello children, let us continue lesson 10, Africa, the central continent. In the first video we have discussed about the location, extent and physical settings of Africa, and now let us study about the natural vegetations. Natural vegetation, there is a great diversity in the natural vegetation of Africa. So why there is a great diversity in natural vegetation of Africa means because differences in climate, soil, topography and interference of human beings. These are the reasons for the great diversity in natural vegetation of Africa. And in many parts of the continent, natural vegetation has been modified by the human interference. And in many parts of the continent, of African continent, the natural vegetation have been modified. Why? Because of the human interference. Most of the forests and grasslands have been cleared and burned for many purposes. So, because of human interference, most of the forests as well as the grasslands have been cleared and burned for many other reasons or purposes. So, at present in Africa, natural vegetation is not at all natural. So, we won't find a natural vegetation, but it is not a natural. Due to hot and wet climatic conditions, the equatorial region has dense forest. Why equatorial region has dense forest? Due to hot and wet climatic conditions. Trees grow to a great heights here because of that climatic condition. Trees grows to a great heights, and the salient characteristics of equatorial evergreen forest are its broad leaves and epiphytes. Individual species of trees are scattered. Different varieties of species of trees are scattered, but among them are valuable tropical hardwood trees such as rubber, rosewood, ebony, cinchona, oil palm, teak and silk cotton. Mangrove, swamps, clog, many examples or many trees have been grown here. To the north and the south of the equatorial evergreen forest are the savannas with their acacia trees and baobabs. Baobabs means it is a bottle-shaped tree. As the rainfall decreases, the savannas give way to scrubby grasslands. Because of scarcity of rainfall, this place gives to scrubby grasslands, thorn bushes, and eventually in the Mediterranean climatic zone to pine, juniper, cork, cedar, fig and olive trees can be seen here. Mountain vegetation is found in the higher parts of the plateau, and desert vegetation is mainly found in the Sahara and the Kalahari deserts. So where do you can find mountain vegetation? In the higher parts of the plateau, and the desert vegetation is mainly found in the Sahara desert, that is the Kalahari deserts. A special type of vegetation called sud, that means barrier, is found in the river valleys of the Nile and other rivers. So special type of vegetation where you can find near a river valleys of a Nile. Next comes the animal wealth. Africa is best known for enormous diversity and richness of its wildlife. So it is well known for enormous diversities and richness in the wildlife. This is due to the great variation in climatic conditions. Why we can find enormous diversities and richness in the wildlife due to the climatic conditions, soil, relief features, forest and land connections with Asia and Europe. For these reasons, we can find enormous diversity and richness of wildlife in Africa. The rainforest is a home for many animals. So, the rainforest is a home for whom? Home for many animals. Chimpanzees, a variety of monkeys, gorillas, bison, leopard and other hoofed animals can also be seen here. And crocodiles and hippopotamus are found in river, swamps and bright colorful birds. Example such as kingfisher, ostrich, shoebill, eagles are also commonly found in this part. You can see in the picture here important wild animals. The zebras, wilder beasts, giraffes, rhinoceros, elephants, impala, cheetahs and African lions are also found in the tropical grasslands. And a large number of aquatic life is also found in Africa. In desert areas, scorpions, lizards, desert fox, various kinds of insects, donkeys, horses, and dags are also found. You can see a few of the animals in the picture given here. And also the camel is the most important and the best known desert animal. So it is often called as sheep of the desert. So why camel is called a sheep of the desert? Which animal? The camel is called sheep of the desert because it is very helpful in desert area. So these are about the natural vegetations under where diversity of animals and plants can be seen. Next comes the agriculture and industries. Agriculture is one of the most important economic activity in many countries of Africa. So many countries of Africa, which is the most important occupation and economic activity here, agriculture. And nearly 75% of workforce is engaged in agriculture. 75% of workers are they engaged in what? Agriculture. Other than equatorial region, agriculture is most of the countries of Africa is of subsistence type. And the use of modern gadgets like machines, chemical fertilizers and pesticides is limited, and most of the agricultural activities are done by the manual labor. So how the agricultural activities are done? Not through the machineries but through the manual labor. And the staple food crops occupy most of the cultivated areas like maize, millets, rice, cassava. Cassavas means that is the underground potatoes, sweet potato, peanuts and starch. Crops dominated and cropping pattern. So other major crops cash crops includes cotton, sugarcane, banana, tea, oil palm, tobacco and citrus fruits, and these produced on large estates and plantations. The countries of Sahel frequently suffer from the droughts and starvations. So the countries of Sahel frequently they suffer from water droughts and starvation. No rainfall there for that reason. And Africa has a large variety of fruit crops. In the tropical and Mediterranean region, citrus fruits like olives, lemon, orange, grapes are common. In East Africa, cashew trees are grown, and Zanzibar Islands or Tanzania are the largest producer of cloves. Maize is the only cereal which is important here, and rice, sugarcane are grown in small areas. Cash crops like coffee, palm tree, groundnut are grown in Central, Eastern and other parts of Africa. And Egypt is a produces good quality of cotton. So which continent produce good quality of cotton? Egypt produces good quality of cotton. Good quality of cotton. Commercial cattle rearing is most advanced in the areas of European settlements such as Africa, Kenya and Zimbabwe. Reasons for the backwardness of Africa is backwardness of agriculture in Africa are old methods of farming. Why they are still backward in agriculture means old method of farming which is purely substantive in nature, outdated implements, illiteracy, tribalism, lack of capital and foreign investment. These are the reasons why they are backward in agriculture, because old method farming they are using, then illiteracy, not educated, outdated implements, lack of capital, foreign investment. Next comes the industries, reasons for poor development of industries. The continent of Africa is rich in water, forest and mineral resources. So the continent of Africa is rich in these natural resources, but the distribution of these resources is not uniform. Even though they are rich in water, forest and mineral resources, the distribution is not uniform, equal. The economy of most of the countries is agrarian in character. The process of industrialization is slow here. So the process is very slow. In fact, up to the middle of the last century, the resources of Africa used to be drained from Africa by the Europeans. This is the major reason for the poor development of industries. And inadequacy of infrastructural facilities, insufficient capital, technology, unskilled labor force, a small purchasing power and potential turmoil are the main barriers in the development of industrial sector in most of the African countries. After achieving independence, most of the African countries have concentrated on light industries including textile, paramedicinals, food processing, leather products and beverages. So these are engaged after independence. The African countries have concentrated in light industries. Heavy industries including manufacture of petrochemicals, iron and steel, rubber products and cement are concentrated in South Africa. And they are integrated iron and steel plants in Algeria, Tunisia, Egypt and Zimbabwe. So this is about these are the reasons for the poor development in industries. Next one, the precious minerals, that is gold and diamond. Africa is very rich in minerals and it is the world's largest producer of diamond, gold and platinum. So Africa is rich in minerals also and world's largest producer of the three items, that is gold, platinum and diamond. Diamonds, nearly 80% of diamonds found in the world come from Africa. So 80% of diamond comes from where from the world comes from Africa. Diamonds are divided into two types, gem diamonds and industrial diamonds. Gold. South Africa has about half of the gold reserves of the world. The main area is Witwatersrand and in Orange Free State. More than 50% of the world's gold production come from South Africa, Zimbabwe and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Seventh one, that is population, growth, distribution and density. Africa is considered as the birthplace of human beings and the use of tools. So it is considered as the birthplace of human beings as well as use of tools. According to the anthropologist and the scientists, the Homo sapiens appeared for the first time in the continent of Africa. The Homo sapiens, where it appeared? In the continent of Africa to the east of the Lake Victoria in Kenya and Ethiopia. At present, Africa has people of diverse races and ethnic groups. Nearly 1051 million people live in Africa. So in the same way, Nigeria, Egypt, Ethiopia, Zaire and South Africa are the most populous states. The death rate has declined in the most of the countries of Africa during the last few decades due to the improvement of food and medical facilities and sanitary conditions. But birth rate is fairly high. In some of the countries like Ethiopia, Somalia, Chad and Niger, Mali, etc., the life expectancy is even less than 50 years. So their lifespan is about less than 50 years here. The lowest density are found in the deserts, high mountains and thick equatorial forests. So where you can find the lowest densities in the deserts and high mountains as well as thick equatorial forests. In the desert of Sahara, Liberia and Algeria, the density of population is 15% per kilometer. And the people of Africa belong to 4 groups. So people of Africa belongs to how many groups? 4 groups: Pygmies, Bushmen and Maasai, who live to the south of Sahara Desert. So who live towards the south of Sahara Desert? Pygmies, Bushmen, Maasai. Second one, the Arab who live in the North Africa, the Indians who live in South Africa and East Africa, the Europeans who live in the fertile land of river basins. So these are the 4 groups of people who belong to Africa. So this is all about the Africa, the central continent. Hope children all have enjoyed the class as well as followed the lesson. Thank you.